Well, still with a walkthrough. In the last part, I received this turtle, as you can see. What's turtle like? Looks like it wants to lead. Oh, quite good. Okay, let's lead through this grass. Pokemon you can find here is Pidgey and Rattata. And I'm going to show you this. This is Pokemon Battle 101, as most people say it. And you have a Pidgey at level 2. This is my Hydra level 5, as you always get Pokemon at level 5. It's Scratch and Layer in terms of Turtle, Pick Cyndaquil, it's going to be Tackle and Growl, and Chikorita. Tackle and Layer. Sorry, for Cyndaquil, and Tackle and Growl for Chikorita. So, that is Battle 101. I am only showing this to see what it's like in terms of the environment, in terms of like how battles go. You get like a little battle segment underneath, so you can sort of pick the moves using the stylus. You can look in the bag on the left just to get any items, and so you can sort of heal up your Pokemon. You can go into your Pokemon so you can switch around, and into the wild Pokemon battles you can run as always. That's how it normally goes. So, you can get a Pidgey, Rattata, at night, Hootoots, and Sentret. So as I was saying, Pidgey, Sentret, and night, Hootoot and Rattata. I did get them mixed up, sorry about that. So, let's just have a little bit of talk around, see what people are saying. Keep out the tall grass. Well, I don't think you'll be troubled at this point, because there's mostly levels that your Pokemon will be able to withstand. That's why it's always level 5 to get himself started. Okay, so see what people say here. Yeah, save your progress as always. Especially when either you're about to fight a legendary, or you're about to sort of have a gym battle. I will be mentioning that on the other occasion throughout. So, in terms of there is one added Pokemon, that's Geodude. That's a good Pokemon, probably you have Chikorita, so he helps you with the next gym. And I don't want to spoil it, or best not to. Just saying, Geodude's a good Pokemon, but it's just that the trading version to get a Golem is quite sort of enthralling. Let's see. That's an apricorn tree. You'll be getting a very special item soon after. So he's going to say like, oh, wait for Pokemon appear at night. You'll do the same thing in terms of say when you're at night, it'll do the same thing. So welcome to Chogo City. Once you come in, you can't escape this. This man will come up to you saying you're a rookie trainer, and you can tell you're a rookie trainer, and everybody's a rookie at some point, and he'll teach you a few things. Okay, so follow me. So he runs off randomly. It's like, oh, come on, oh, I'm walking slow. Don't walk too fast. Now, apology accepted. So, oh, running shoes. Okay, running shoes. You try to go as slow as possible. Well, you're still getting the same speed, mate. Why not just walk like me? But actually, it's more easier. But it's more slower, because I want to get the running shoes soon. So it gives you mostly the tour, Pokemon Center, Pokemon, get all the items you need. That's the next route, Route 30, and there'll be battlers and a few Pokemon, and he'll let you know Mr. Pokemon's house is at some point going to be on Route 30. And you come here, and there's mostly the sea where all Pokemon can be seen that can only be found in water. Okay, so he's supposed to be waiting for you, so yeah, wait for me. And here's this house. Well, thank you for showing me your house. Okay. For your effort, keeping up with me, here, give me shoes. They're still warm. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's warm. No, wrong. So you'll give us the running shoes, and you press B to sort of you can touch the sprint button, and you'll be able to sprint. And you can also hold B down to do it. So this is me holding B. Holding B, I can run like frequently. But if you touch the sprint button, you don't really need to. So let's carry on round. It's more easier now. Going anywhere is fun. It's always fun trying to enjoy Pokemon in all their glory. Yes, again experience, and then change the form in terms of evolution. Yeah, so I want to sort of point things out here. Just want to see something. Okay, so it's got a quirky nature. I don't think it's anything. There's no stat changes at all in terms of quirky. I think I'll probably check that out before the after the cutout point. So let's come around. Okay, so he had a battle. Okay, so he's probably going to the Pokemon Center. He's just standing there. Why don't you go there? Oh yes. Follow your dream, mate. Follow your dream. Oh yeah, it's getting me interested. I'll probably give the gym challenges a go, especially as it's Pokemon. It has to be You can't. It's not Pokemon without Pokemon gyms. So as you leave, he'll full on exhaust himself trying to come up to you and saying like, "Oh, I've got one more thing. Here you go." And he gives you the map card, and yeah, like I said, it can be used to look at the map now. So you can look at the town map into the Pokegear, touch the map button, and you can see what's going on. You can also put icons onto the different cities, so that you can sort of mark it out of like where you can find a certain Pokemon you want to find. So welcome to Route 30. Pokemon you find is mostly the bug types of the Johto region, but not actually Johto style. I think it's like Ladybar, Weedle, Metapod, Kakuna, Caterpie. No, it's not Caterpie, not Caterpie or Metapod, because this is Soul Silver Heart Gold. You can find Fern, Caterpie, and if you run to, as I was saying, it's best that you do not run through the grass. Otherwise, you will get Pokemon encountering more frequently. And speaking of that, I managed to get my Turtle to level 6, and it learnt Water Gun, so that's quite a good move to learn. Especially as I was facing a Kakuna, who kept using Harden, because it's best, because then you can use a special attacking move. That's quite useful. So let's come around here, and it feels like it will feel like you are flying, but yeah, like I said before, noise will make Pokemon attraction more frequent. So it's best you keep the running shoes off in terms of getting through grassy areas. So yeah, you have to come to this house. If you go past it, this guy will get annoyed at you. And you probably usually come to looking for Pokemon's house. He didn't visit this house, that sort of thing. He said, "Do you have any apricorns? Apricorns trees bear once a day. I have one of those trees too. If we could release something, you can make Pokeballs and other things. They are quite useful. I have a feeling that they might help." So he gives you an apricorn box, and you can collect apricorns as much as you like, and you can use those to sort of create Pokeballs at a certain town, and I'll let you know of that when I come towards it. So this is basically the action of getting an apricorn. Okay, let's carry on. Yeah, and I managed to get to my total level 7. It's really rising. It's basically because I'm facing loads of Kakunas, and Water Gun's really helping. Especially it's all annoying it by using Harden too much. So let's see what's going on. And if they start off PP, okay, PP is something called power points, and it's basically the amount of moves you can use, the amount of moves that you have. And you have a battle that comes on, and it tells you should not, you leave him alone. He's enjoying the battle. So the thing is that if you run out of PP of a certain move, then you have no choice but to use the other moves that you have. But if you run out of PP for nearly every move, then the problem is that you'll start using a move that you'll use when you run out of PP, and it's something called Struggle. But that will involve you getting some recoil damage after using Struggle. Okay, welcome to Mr. Pokemon's house. Just gonna get the apricorn. In terms of seeing Mr. Pokemon, I'm gonna get the discovery, then come out, and I'll be meeting you by Cherry Grove City for the next part because I'm running out of tape. Okay. So welcome to Mr. Pokemon's house, and who's that one there? I don't know who that person is. I know who it is, but I don't want to spoil it. And he admits, this is Professor Pokemon. He's the one that sent an email earlier, and he comes over very slowly for his discovery handing over. And he gives you a mystery egg. Ooh, mystery egg. And a friend of mine from Ecotic gave me it to know. I bet you can't find this egg in Johto. I thought Professor Realm might have been tell what it is. He's the best when it comes to research and Pokemon evolution. That's to quote from the famous Professor Oak. Ooh, Professor Oak. You're returning Professor Realm, it's heal your Pokemon. So heals you up, and as you finish, here comes the man himself. This is Professor Oak. He's like, oh well, I'm Professor Oak, I'm Professor Pokemon Researcher. So you're Blitz. I was just visiting from your friend Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand from Professor Realm, so I'll wait here. So he has a little examination of my Pokemon. Oh, rare Pokemon. You must be helping Pokemon research. I think you understand why Professor Realm gave you that Pokemon. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. Yes, I will give it love and care. I'll battle it, and you'll have a heart and soul of gold. And he thinks that seems dependable. So you'd like to help me out? Okay, so what do you want me to do? So he's got a Pokédex, the latest version, high-tech encyclopedia. Basically tells you all the things that you can see in terms of his Pokemon, but it'll only show the data of like sort of the readings of what the Pokemon sort of looks like or what it says after you caught it. Let's exchange Pokemon phone numbers. So you get Professor Oak's phone number in terms of this. So he goes off, and that's it. He wants to return to the lab. Okay, so let's return to the lab. So, as you come out, a phone call's going to come in, and it's Professor Elm. And Professor Elm sounds all jittery when he said, like, haha, hello. It's a disaster. Oh, terrible. What the? Oh, get back here. Yeah, so he's saying it's urgent. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to leave the next part in. Then I'll see you back. It's going to be sort of a skip over to Jogo City and a skip over to New Bark Town. So, fans.